that fight can be tricky, and I say it can be tricky because you just never know what mindset Joshua is in.
You say that because of the losses or just in general?
No, just in general. So like I said, records are for DJs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really look at the loss or the wins or none of that. I'm just looking at the human being, the character that person possessed. You know what I mean? About him. When people look at me, they know dominant. They know aggressive. They know passionate. Yeah. You know what I mean? A force to be reckoned with because of who I am and my character about myself. Sometimes your character can tell apart a lot about who you are. That's why, your image is everything. Your character is everything. How you portray yourself or how you carry yourself and to meet people is everything. Because the saying is, I may not remember your name, but I'll never forget how you made me feel. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that plays a lot in us being humans and being able to make an impact on other human beings as well. So, but with Joshua, it's just over the years, and I've always said this, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. He just got a different mentality and mindset. He even once said, and then this will tell it all, about a lot of that. He even once said that I got to come to America to find a heart.
To find a heart?
To find a heart? What do you mean?
Yeah,
you in a business where you
need that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to find a heart here?
Right.
You better have it there, and when you come here, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And he said a plethora of different things. And let's break it down. Let's counterpunch. He spoke of Joshua. He questions Joshua's heart. But really, I think he really questions Joshua's mindset. And like Wilder was saying in this segment, that you have to have confidence in anything you do. And if you don't, it's going to, if your mind's not there, you don't know if you can necessarily do it because your body needs your mind. Mind, body, and spirit must be all intact to get things done. And you have to believe in yourself. And according to Wilder, he's like, well, Joshua said that he needed to come to America to have heart or to find heart. And I never heard him say that. So if anybody can look that up, that would be great. Inbox me, because I never heard him say that. So maybe he misinterpreted that wrong, because I never seen Joshua said I had to come to America to have heart. Now, he did decide to come to America at one point, but I don't think it was to have heart. But if it was to come to America to have heart, he didn't get it in America because he got that ass whooped. We all know that. Madison Square Garden, June 1st. That's what happened. So that couldn't have been the case, but I don't remember him saying that. However, there's a lot of things that I do remember Joshua saying, and and he was saying like, hey, I doubted myself after the Ruiz loss, things of that nature. And a lot of people wouldn't really agree with him saying certain things. Well, that's true enough and well and good, but there's a lot of things that the person that we're talking about, which is Deontay Wilder, said that I wouldn't have said that, publicly or personally, because a lot of things, that he said, I'm not even going to go into it, right? But the thing is, when Wilder, like he's talking about Joshua, he doesn't know where his mindset is. He doesn't know what person is going to show up. Okay? And he used himself as an example. You always know Wilder is a tough, rugged, determined person with a lot of heart. And you don't know that about Joshua. And a lot of people doubt that about Joshua. And I think it is ironic, though, that the person you doubt and you question, it's almost like, okay, you question what Joshua's going to show up. Well, why don't you sign the contract and fight him and see what Joshua shows the hell up? And you better hope it's the type of Joshua that you're looking for, because if it's the type of Joshua that obviously he has been familiar with, that's kicked some ass, because he's already said, Joshua physically can do almost anything. You better hope it ain't that guy that shows up, because if that guy shows up, you're going to have a fight on your hands. And you might get beat worse than Fury, because Fury is a guy, he's tough and rugged, and he fought his way. But Joshua, being a combination fighter, and this is the heavyweight division, mind you, I have to keep reminding people, if you get hurt from Joshua, he's going to finish you. He's going to finish you off, especially with a person like Wilder that doesn't really have that Andy Ruiz left hook. He doesn't have that check left hook he can hurt Joshua with. I know he's been working on his left hook, as you guys seen video footage of him today, but that doesn't really mean he has anything to keep Joshua off of him if Joshua hurts him. But then we do have a lot of talk about how fighters feel about other fighters. And Wilder, if he's questioning Joshua's heart, I think whatever Joshua has, Deontay Wilder needs to come in, make the fucking fight, and take whatever Joshua has, and set the record straight. Because we've only seen one leg of these three guys fight. Okay, and those are three possible fights that could go down if we've only seen one. So, excuse me. So if Wilder questions Anthony Joshua, and he questions his determination and grit, cool, fight him. Take the money and fight him. And then if that's the case, you shouldn't be hesitant or anything else when it comes to Joshua if you're turning down contracts or your manager's turning down contracts. And then that always baffles me. You have a lot to say about a fighter that you question their determination, their mindset, their heart, their grit, their will, their whatever. But that you can't still seem to get your ass in the ring with that particular guy that's supposedly lost everything or half of what he's lost, but you still can't fight him, though. I find that real strange. See, Wilder, if he signs the contract to fight Joshua, that same Joshua that offered him more money to fight Fury, which Fury ultimately beat Deontay Wilder, right? He would have made more money, so that's not a smart business move in the first place. Let's be real. We ain't sugarcoating anything here. He made a bad business decision to fight Tyson Fury. He gave Tyson Fury an opportunity where he had no fucking law or right to even take that fight. Bars. He had nothing to contribute. He had nothing to bring to the table to fight Wilder. Wilder just took that damn fight because he thought it was going to be easier. Okay, and then now saying what Wilder has said about Joshua and thinking Joshua can beat Tyson Fury and all this and that. It's a tricky fight and I don't know and this, that, and the other. We know that you yourself indeed has some hesitancy, okay, and some hesitancy. That's the word. You're hesitant. You're doubtful to take that fight. So until we hear that, if he signs the dotted line, I would have no problem with Deontay Wilder talking all the shit he wants. But if he's not willing to fight Joshua when they offer you and you don't respond, your manager don't respond, but your manager responds to the public, shut the fuck up. Because it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. And I would have said the same for Joshua if all I could hear about Joshua saying, yeah, Deontay Wilder, I question his skills. He doesn't have the skills to pay the bills. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do this. I question him. I think he's deluded. And all this stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, Joshua, if that's the case, sign the dotted line. Let's have the fight. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder doubting, once again, Anthony Joshua's heart and mindset. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!